What do you believe about the future of IT? What do you believe will be occurring between today and 2018 or beyond? You heard Drew talk about that by 2020, Gartner predicts there will be approximately 26 billion connected things in our economy. And this will far outpace the number of connected devices that you and I own and have in our pockets right now. And that's a shift from the balance that we have in place today. We also have another prediction that says by 2017, 10% of computers will be learning rather than processing. I don't know how many of you have seen the movie Her. It's kind of a disturbing movie. I watched it on an airplane trip to Europe not too long ago. It's essentially about an operating system on a phone, kind of like a Siri-based device, that ends up learning and becoming human-like to the point where the gentleman ends up falling in love with his operating system. And it's kind of creepy. That's not the point of the story. I couldn't get past the fact of being obsessed with what does this look like on the back end? What does the infrastructure and the applications, which tells you how messed up I am in the head. But I couldn't get past it. And you start thinking about all of the sensors, 26 billion or beyond. GE said 50 billion. And all of the data that those things create. And the computers that need to tap into the 33 zettabytes beyond to analyze that data, to learn from it, to make recommendations, and to change our business on their behalf. You start to realize that the digital industrial economy is something that's very real. It may seem like science fiction right now, but we're all seeing a number of these changes happening in our midst. There are some really good examples today. John Deere and GE gave us some fantastic examples of what's really being done. And I want to walk us through a real scenario of home energy management. This is a research note that's published out of Gartner that talks about what the future of energy management might look like. And I'm going to lay out to you an overly simplistic architecture, and then I'm going to show you a video for what this might actually look like on the back end. Now, what you see here on screen is a number of different homes connected to a thing I call the interface service. And this interface service is retrieving and accepting all of the communications from various sensors in our homes, thermostats, humidity sensors, sensors within our clothing about our body temperature, sensors within our pet's collar about how is the pet behaving while you're on your vacation trip and the house has now moved up to 85 degrees Fahrenheit, cooling those things down. It's receiving all different types of interfaces, and it's storing each of those data points into a user profile and historical data warehouse.